Hi, this is Jolene from AIE Property in Melbourne. If this is the first time you are watching my video, I make contents for property investment in Australia, especially for foreigners. So if you like to watch more, please hit like to my videos and follow my YouTube channel. Well, you know the drill. Now, let's get started. From our daily conversation with our clients and potential buyers, we often notice that there are some common misconceptions coming from overseas investors, or you might be one of them. So I picked 4 today to talk about, and here we go. Misconception number 1: buying a CBD property is the best choice. Now, if you have spoken to me before or one of my team members, we would have made it clear to you that a CBD property will not be the first choice that we'll recommend you to look at. While having a property in the CBD may give you high rental income and a really convenient place for your child to live in while studying in Melbourne, but most often, a lot of people tend to overlook some facts. CBD properties are highly reliant on occupants from overseas, like international students or expats. But you may not know that most local people don't live in the CBD. This trend is not about to change anytime soon. Most local people, like myself, I tend to live outside of the city, not too far away, but somewhere convenient, somewhere quieter, access to public transport, so on and so forth. So a lot of buyers, especially international buyers who bought CBD apartments, tend to struggle to find a local person to buy the property from them when they want to sell it. Misconception number 2: buying adjacent to the university is a great idea and will give high rental income. I get this often mostly from parents who are preparing to invest in a property for their child. They often say, I want it next to the university, walking distance to the university. Well, sometimes it can be done, but a lot of times properties around the university, especially like adjacent to the university, tends to attract just students. A working adult, a young family, a young couple may not want to live somewhere where it's full of students. So while having a property next to say a major university may sound like a good investment strategy, but you're just going to attract students, and it may not appeal to other type of demographic. So it's kind of like, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of suburbs or areas that are close enough to the university or have good public transportation to the university that actually may be a much better investment. Your child who's going to attend the university usually go there for 3 years, say maximum 5 years. And after that, if they started working, they will want to be living together with other people in the workforce. They may not want to stay in student-dominated areas anymore. So it is better to do your research a little bit more or speak to one of us about it. Misconception number 3: buying the cheapest property guarantees profit. Many people, investors in the past, have fallen trap into thinking that buying the cheapest property available will give them a bigger profit. Cheaper properties often comes with some issues, some hidden, some not so hidden, like location, cheaper built, and lack of amenities in the area. So a lot of times I will tell client, I'd rather you not buy anything or throw your money into the drain just because you want to buy a cheap property that may not attract good quality tenant, that you may not be able to sell in the future. So always do your research first. Why is this property so cheap? Misconception number 4: short-term speculation can lead to profit. This is a mistake made by many investors before. While speculation may have worked in certain markets in the past, but property investment should not be a short-term investment strategy. Property investment should always be long-term, whether it's as a hedge against inflation or to help your future generation to get into the market early, just to create family wealth. Some people who try to time the market thinking like, okay, I'm going to buy an off-plan property and hoping that I'm going to sell it for a profit when it's completed, often also underestimates the holding cost, the various taxes, the transaction fee, and what if market condition changed. So these are some of the dangers of doing short-term speculation for property. We often advise against it. Lastly, if you have heard about people who invested in Melbourne properties and suffer capital losses or rental losses, most of the time they would have committed one or more of the mistakes I just discussed with you. It is really important for all investors, whether you're thinking of buying in Melbourne or anywhere else, to conduct thorough research, to seek professional advice, and to consider all factors. If you are interested in finding out more, you can reach out to us for an initial assessment and a step-by-step guide. And after the first session, you can decide if you want to pursue more or give it a miss. I hope you've enjoyed it, and till the next time.